Every so often, tech news drops that actually matters. Most headlines come and go, but sometimes a story lands that could genuinely shift the landscape for developers, businesses, and even everyday users. Today, we're looking at one of those moments, a development that could ripple across the entire tech world. This time, it's Huawei open-sourcing their in-house programming language, Kangji. For years, Huawei has been quietly working behind the scenes, and now, they're pulling back the curtain on a project that's been in the making for quite some time. But this isn't just another language launch, it's a strategic move from a global tech giant that's been navigating some of the toughest geopolitical waters in recent memory. With trade restrictions and global competition heating up, Huawei's decision to open source Kangji is as much about innovation as it is about independence and resilience. Why should you care? Because programming languages are the invisible engines behind everything digital. Your favorite apps, the devices you use every day, and the entire digital ecosystem that powers our modern lives. The tools developers use shape what's possible, and a new language can open doors to new ideas and experiences. A new contender from Huawei could shake up how developers build software, what kinds of apps we see in the market, and even how our devices talk to each other. It's not just about adding another option, it's about potentially changing the rules of the game. By making Kangji open source, Huawei is inviting the world to help build a new ecosystem. This isn't just for their own products, it's an open call for collaboration, innovation, and shared progress. Developers everywhere can contribute, adapt, and shape the future of this language together. The timing couldn't be more significant. We're living in an era where artificial intelligence is booming, cybersecurity is more important than ever, and the number of smart devices in our lives keeps multiplying. The digital world is getting more complex, and the tools we use need to keep up. Huawei claims Kangji is built for this new reality, intelligent, secure, and truly cross-platform. That means it's designed to work seamlessly across different devices, operating systems, and use cases from smartphones to smart homes and beyond. If these promises hold true, Kangji could become a powerful tool for building the next generation of apps that are smarter, safer, and more connected than ever before. It could empower developers to push boundaries and create experiences we haven't even imagined yet. This isn't just about writing code, it's about building the digital future. The choices we make today, what languages we use, what platforms we support, will shape the technology landscape for years to come. For years, Huawei's been steadily building its own ecosystem, HarmonyOS, its app store, and now Cangjie as the next logical step. Each piece is part of a bigger vision, a tech world that's more open, more independent, and less reliant on any single player. It's a bold invitation to developers worldwide to join a new, independent platform. Whether you're a seasoned coder or just starting out, this is a chance to be part of something from the ground up, to help shape a new chapter in tech history. Of course, whether Cangjie succeeds is the big question. The ambition is clear, but the road ahead is uncertain. So what exactly is Kangji? What does it promise to deliver, and how might it change the way we think about programming? And most importantly, what could it mean for all of us, developers, businesses, and users alike? The answers could shape the next era of digital innovation. Let's dive in and explore what makes Kangji different. This could be the start of something big. Stay tuned, because we're about to break it all down and see what the future might hold. So, what exactly is Kangji? Let's break it down. Kangji is named after the legendary figure credited with inventing Chinese characters, symbolizing its ambition to be foundational, a new, universal way for humans to communicate with machines, just as written language once revolutionized human communication. Developed within Huawei's innovation labs, Kangji was created to power HarmonyOS, Huawei's next-generation operating system. Unlike many experimental languages that remain in academia, Kangji was built from the ground up for real-world products and everyday use. Its design philosophy is ambitious: deliver the raw speed and efficiency of C++, but with the modern safety features and developer-friendly syntax found in languages like Swift and Rust. This means fewer crashes, more reliable apps, and a smoother development process. The vision is bold. Imagine one language that can handle everything, from designing beautiful user interfaces, to managing complex back-end logic, to controlling the deepest layers of the system itself. By unifying these layers, Kangji streamlines development, making it faster to build, test, and deploy apps, while also reducing the number of bugs that can creep in when switching between languages. If you think of Swift as Apple's answer to modern app development, Kangji is Huawei's answer. but it's designed to serve the entire Huawei ecosystem, from phones to smartwatches to TVs. Kangji is deeply integrated into HarmonyOS, acting as its native language. This tight integration unlocks maximum performance, security, and access to the latest features across all Huawei devices. While HarmonyOS remains flexible and supports other programming languages, Kangji is the first-class citizen, the language that gets the most attention, optimization, and support. For developers, this means Kangji is the go-to choice for building seamless, high-quality experiences that reach hundreds of millions of users across Huawei's vast range of devices. That's a powerful incentive to learn and master Kangji, opening doors to new opportunities and a massive user base. Cangjie isn't just another tool in the developer's toolkit, it's the backbone of Huawei's vision for the future of technology, connecting devices, people, and ideas. And now, with Kangji open to the world, developers everywhere can join in, contribute, and help shape the next era of digital innovation. Why open source Kangji? The answer is simple: ecosystem building. But let's dig deeper. In today's tech world, a powerful device is only as good as the software it runs. Without a thriving ecosystem of apps and tools, even the most advanced hardware can feel empty and underwhelming. Great hardware is useless without great apps. Users want seamless experiences and developers need incentives to create them. If there aren't enough apps, users look elsewhere, and the whole platform suffers. By open sourcing Kangji, Huawei dramatically lowers the barrier for developers everywhere. Anyone, anywhere can contribute, experiment, and innovate. No gatekeepers, no restrictions. It's also a strategic response to mounting geopolitical pressures. With increasing restrictions and uncertainty, Huawei needs true independence. But an ecosystem can't thrive in isolation. It needs global input and diversity. Open sourcing is an olive branch to the worldwide developer community. It's Huawei's way of saying, this isn't just a Huawei thing. Come build with us. Let's create something bigger together. History shows that open languages like Java and Python succeed because of global collaboration. Their strength comes from thousands of minds working together, sharing ideas, and building on each other's work. Huawei wants Cangjie to benefit from that same collective brainpower: faster evolution, more libraries, better tools, and a vibrant community that pushes the language forward. This is about building a movement, not just launching a product. It's about inspiring developers to rally around a shared vision and shape the future together. Cangjie is designed for what's next: AI, multi-device integration, and seamless experiences that connect every part of your digital life. By making it open, Huawei hopes to influence the entire software industry, setting new standards and encouraging innovation far beyond its own ecosystem. If Kangji proves itself, it could become a major language, adopted by developers and companies worldwide, not just within Huawei's walls. Of course, it's a high-risk, high-reward strategy. Opening up means giving up some control, but the potential payoff is enormous. The goal is clear, not just to survive in a challenging landscape, but to lead it. For Huawei, the stakes couldn't be higher, and the world is watching to see if this bold move pays off. Let's get technical. What sets Kangji apart? Its pillars: intelligence, security, performance, and cross-platform power. It's a full-stack language, UI to cloud logic, all in one. Performance matters. Kangji is statically typed and compiled like C++ or Swift for fast, efficient code. A smart garbage collector manages memory without slowdowns. Cross-platform: with Arc UI you write once and adapt everywhere. Phones, TVs, watches, even cars. The framework helps your app feel native on any device, from tiny screens to huge displays. The toolchain is modern and integrated: IDE, debuggers, profilers, everything you need out of the box. Developer experience is front and center. If it's easy to use and powerful, developers will come. Huawei is removing friction to get you building fast. That's how you win hearts and minds. Kangji's secret weapon: deep AI integration. AI isn't just an add-on, it's woven into the language and tools. Building AI-powered features is natural and easy, not a bolt-on. Agentic programming lets you declare what you want, and the system figures out the details. Think schedule a meeting, and it handles the logic. The IDE is packed with AI assistance, smart code suggestions, bug detection, even turning natural language into code. This boosts productivity for pros and lowers the barrier for beginners. On-device AI is first class, Kangji leverages NPUs for fast, private, offline intelligence. Developers get tools to build truly smart, responsive apps. It's a bet on where software is headed, and it could be a game changer. Security is non-negotiable. Cangjie is built to prevent bugs and vulnerabilities at the source. Automatic memory management and compile time checks eliminate entire classes of security flaws like buffer overflows. A strong static type system catches bugs before code runs, making apps safer by default. Developers focus on features, not low-level memory headaches. As a compiled language, Kangji delivers both speed and safety. Huawei's optimized compiler and runtime mean robust, fast code. The promised modern security with systems-level performance, no trade-offs, just better software. That's the goal. What does open-source Kangji mean for you? Access. Anyone can download, use, and experiment. No cost, no gatekeepers. True cross-platform development could finally be real right once, adapt everywhere. Build for HarmonyOS, Android, iOS, Windows, and more from a single project. This levels the playing field. Small teams can compete with giants. HarmonyOS is already huge, especially in China, and growing fast. Learning Kangji now could open up new markets and career opportunities. Yes, there's a learning curve, but a global community will help you get up to speed. Early adopters shape the ecosystem and reap the rewards. It's your chance to be part of something new. Can Kangji really compete with Java, Kotlin, or Swift? It's a tough fight. These languages have massive ecosystems and millions of developers. The biggest challenge is adoption. Developers need a reason to switch. Kangji's tight HarmonyOS integration is a strong incentive, but it must prove itself on other platforms. It needs to be faster, safer, or more productive to win converts. Huawei's backing and focus on AI and multi-device experiences are smart moves. Kangji might not replace the giants, but it could become a third major player. More choice means more innovation, but also more fragmentation. Its open-source nature is the wild card. If a strong community forms, Kangji could become a global standard. Huawei's open sourcing of Cangjie is more than a tech release. It's a statement. The language is built for the future: AI, security, performance, and cross-platform power. The road ahead is steep, with entrenched competition and the challenge of building a community from scratch. Success depends on technology, community, and Huawei's commitment. But even if Cangjie stays niche, it will push the industry forward. New ideas, like deep AI integration, will inspire other languages. The story is just beginning, and developers worldwide will help write it. Is Kangji the future, or just another language? Let us know in the comments. This is a conversation worth having.